What is up, YouTube? Bringing y'all back another video. Today I want to chit chat with you real quick. Real simple ways to make YouTube banners. And if you don't know what a YouTube banner is, that is a cover photo like you would find on Facebook. You know, you put a cover photo, then your profile picture, so on and so forth. But the YouTube banner can be very confusing how to make or how to actually get in there. Sometimes it's just like, you know, it says it's too small, it's too big, it's too large a file, so on and so forth. So I'm going to show you a real quick way to do this and how to make it in Photoshop. Real simple, and you'll have it up there on your channel in no time, because I encourage you to make a channel, you to start making videos, you to start taking photos, anything when it comes to airsoft love or any niche that you have. So let's jump over here. So once you open up Photoshop, what you're going to want to do is just go ahead and create new. And once we have a new document here, what we want over here is, I already have it set here, but what you're going to want is your width at 2560, and you're going to want your height at 1440. So once you have that, and you're going to want it in pixels, once you have that, go ahead and hit create. And in the description below is going to be a template that you can use. What it'll do is give you the basis of what you would see for mobile, tablet, and desktop. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and pull that in here, and it'll look like this. So once you have it in here, like I said, this is going to show your mobile, which is going to be your darkest, your gray area here, which is going to be a tablet, and the lighter gray here on the outside is going to be from a desktop view. So we want our main focus of the channel, or what your headline is, your banner, to be in the main dark area. So you want most of your emphasis right here. And to do that is very simple. So you can go over here over to your bar and then click on a rectangular tool, and you'll see this little cross area. So let's just go ahead and, well, let's change the fill color to black. So we're gonna go over here, okay. We don't want that one, but we're gonna go ahead and fill all of it in. And boom, we got that one black. Then we're gonna grab this corner and drag all this down. And the main reason we want to do that is because anything we put in here in layers, which is going to be on our right side, anything that we put on these layers, we want our focus to be. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull in just a random background, just to show you how to do this real quick. And I'm going to pull in just a black background, not so much black as, you know, black as that is, but we can go ahead and shift this out. You can pull it out here. But if you need to change that up a little bit, you can hold down shift and grab this and pull it out, so you can kind of widen it up while you're holding shift. Same thing, shift, drag it on out. You can do the same thing from the top too. So if you wanted it to be more in, you know, more down, you know, wherever you're kind of wanting it to fit. Once you have that, go ahead and hit enter. Now you see that it's on top of our two bars, right, that we, you know, color black more or less. But over here on your right side, if you look, you will see these layers. So what you want this layer to be under those two layers. Now you see how it's in that formatted area. Now remember, we want, you know, generally all of our focus to be in the middle. So what we can do at this point, so we're going to say it, keep it real simple if you wanted to. I'll give you a simple concept of actually forget that one, just putting a text. So let's say that I just put my name here, Steve QB. Alright, so this is the text that I have over here. If you want to use different, you know, fonts that you can choose, just keep it highlighted, or go ahead and select it beforehand and change up the fonts, change up the size. In the description there'll also be a website that you can go to called DeFont, and you can download different kind of fonts to bring them in here to use. I'll show you how to do that in a different video. So you could go ahead and just, you know, put something simple like that, and then put your emphasis here in the center, and really that could have been it. There's a banner. But if you want to get a little bit more technical with it, I'll go ahead and kind of give you the idea here. So if you want that one, or you don't want to see it, you know, you can go over here and push this eyeball to see it or not see it. And if you don't want it, you know, you can come over here, delete layer, yes, delete. But let's get a little bit more advanced with it for a second. Let's go ahead and take a image of me. I'm gonna pull this in here, and I could use it like this. I could, but let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more technical with it. Let's go ahead and bring us to the top so I can see all of it. What you can do is go ahead and come up here to the top and hit select subject. So if I want to, you know, pull me as the subject out of it by myself, that, you know, it's entirely possible to do so. And you see when I did that, it gave dotted lines around me. I'm the subject here. So once I have that, it's pretty close. With the select tool, you can also, you know, you can go back and hit alt, you know, well, we'll just leave it be, just kind of not get you confused. But that's the selection. So what you can come over here is come down to your corner and create that as a new mask. And once we have our new mask here, we can go ahead and move this mask down here. And I have two masks. Delete. Don't know why it gave me two masks there, but there's the second mask. So to come back onto that one, now I'm in the background. So let's go ahead and hit my selects so I can move me around, and I'm kind of isolated out of that scenario. Now if you want to, you could make sure you're clicked onto the mask that you want. You can come up to file, edit, and then come down here to free transform. Click free transform. You'll see these boxes pop up. Now that's the original picture just with the mask. So then I can kind of resize myself and then bring me down here. So if I wanted just to be a little bit smaller, you know, trying to keep in memory that, you know, this is, you know, the viewpoint of where we're wanting. Remember, we want inside that box there. But what you can do at that point is, if you want, come over and back to your text, select the text that you want, and I'm gonna go Steve QB, same thing as I did earlier, but I'm going to change mine. I like heaters. This is one of my favorites. I use it pretty often. Actually, I forgot to highlight that, so let's go back down here to heaters, because I specifically like this one pretty good. And you can move this around. This is a good size that I'd like it. So now we got me, we got a text. I'll show you a little trick to do with that too. Like, this is what I like to do with this one. What you can actually do is go over here to your layers, right click, come up to duplicate layer. So you got the same duplicate, boom. So there's two of them now sitting on there. You see that I got a little bit whiter. So you can click on one. Let's go ahead and change the color of it. Let's change it to black. Alright, now we have so what we can do now is actually just kind of shift it if you wanted to. So just click it and you can cover on the first one, and you're just shifting it over. So now you got almost like it comes out to a new text, a new way of doing it. Something you got to get this third dimensional kind of feel to it, you know, where you want it, where you, depending on, you know, how you would have it, you know, whatever your style might be. You can also bring in PNGs. PNG is what you're going to necessarily need to be transparent on the background, so you don't have, like, you know, what you see most PNGs. You can't just go to Google and just, you know, right click save image. You need to download it as a PNG file. So once you have the image here and what you're what you wanted, what you're comfortable with, once you've, you know, done all these little sorts of things, and you have this area of your banner, you're just going to go ahead and go to file and export it as a PNG. Choose a file where you want to put it, wherever it might be for yourself, wherever you can relocate it, and then just jump into YouTube. Go into, what you're going to do is go straight to YouTube Studio, and then you'll go down to customization once you're there, and then you'll hit branding, and then once you hit branding, you'll be able to literally just change it to whatever you want. But if this is the one you're wanting, then great, you have a new YouTube banner. Photoshop can be kind of overwhelming sometimes. There is a lot going on with it, but it's very simple, very easy to deal with. But yeah, man, y'all know if you ever get anything out of these videos, or this was able to help you, or you created one, let me know in the comments. As again, the template will be in the description, and to the fonts from DeFont website will be in the description, so you make sure y'all check them out. And if you haven't already, go ahead and smash that subscribe button and that like button, and game on.